everybody. Let me move Mr. Shamanic in here. Hello. Let me put you in your link here so we may see your beautiful face. Haha! Very good, very good. Very good, very nice. Perfect. Beep. Ow! Thank you, Deathers.
So, my friend Blood Moon here has been informing me that, I need to try and adjust some more with my microphone.
I see.
There we go.
Alright.
Once again, Fujitech doesn't want to work for me, so I'll be sure to throw up your image.
Oh, Fujitech. My beloved and my detested.
Exactly.
Also, I'm gonna forewarn both you and the chat, I am still sick and I am coughing a little bit, so if I cough, I am so sorry.
You're perfectly fine.
Because I got that nasty wheeze cough.
Yeah, you're fine. I also will inform everyone on my end that because Nikara is sick, it might be a bit of a shorter Valheim stream today.
That too. Thank you for reminding me, because I almost farted.
My beloved mother. I farted tee tilde.
My bird just farted.
Your bird?
Yeah, don't you remember Nevermore?
Oh, okay.
Nevermore just
I
farted. You nasty.
I didn't know if you were talking about an IRL bird or
No.
Nevermore.
I don't have an IRL bird.
Fair enough.
My mom doesn't like birds.
Ah, I see.
I wanted a bird growing up, but my mom doesn't like birds. She doesn't like rodents. She doesn't like lizards. The closest thing we got to a bird growing up is like within like the last like 5 or so years, we got chickens and ducks.
Ah, okay.
Which was a stretch because my mom is scared of roosters. And like at least for the most part, for those of you who never raised like chickens or ducks, thankfully, nowadays, like, people usually sex their chickens before they put them to market, aka that means, they check to make sure whether a chicken is male or female, and that way you can specifically avoid buying roosters.
I got you.
That being said, that's only for most breeds. Not every breed does that, and of course, my sister wanted what's called the black Australorp, which is, like, it's just a standard little black chicken. It's very cute, very baby. Those ones were not sexed. So we got like 2 of those and like some other chickens and 2 ducks.
I got you.
So we got a male and female duck and we had like 4 females, but wouldn't you figure one of the black Australorps turned out to be male.
Always fun.
Yeah, my mom was not happy when she found out. Let me also invite you now that I got the server up.
There we go. Sounds like all the sounds are a bit messed up.
Here we go.
Pre-stream music was clear as day, but now it
There
sounds like so bad I can't understand me or Tara.
Oh dear.
That's odd.
Oh dear. How am I doing, Deathers? Since you're the one here, you're the guinea pig. How do we sound? Can you hear us okay? Do we sound fine? In your humble opinion?
Yeah. I've been trying to mess around with my microphone and stuff. Trying to figure out what actually works in terms of noise suppression and noise gate, but
yeah,
maybe I just gotta try and maybe I just need to try and boost up the quality for the suppression. Maybe this will work a little better.
Perhaps. Well, are you trying to suppress loud noises? Because that's what a noise suppression does.
Yeah. Making sure that the only thing that the microphone picks up is just my voice, because because I got like surround sound speakers, and my microphone is apparently so sensitive, it'll also pick up you.
Ooh. Yeah, mine is very similar, but I'm just wearing a plain old headset.
Okay.
Like, I don't have a fancy mic or anything. I'm just on my stinky little headset.
I gotcha.
Gotta make do, I'm a cheap bitch. At least until I get a better job.
Oh, it's just your end. Okay.
Deathers, being the guinea pig means you're the one who is the test subject. You're a test subject. I'm saying you're the guinea pig because I'm asking you, does my audio sound okay? At least I hope it does, according to my, what do you call it? And yes, my audio is good, thank you. Say, according to my mixer down below, it says my audio's good, but...
Okay, good.
Sometimes it's weird.
Okay.
There he is. Okay.
I am in, I'm alive, and for some odd reason my keyboard's dead. There we go.
Okay, wait, so what am I wearing? I'm wearing wolf armor, wolf fur cape, wolf legs. Right, so I'm missing the helmet. You have a wolf cape, you have all my old iron. Did you make a bronze helmet or an iron helmet? Because I didn't have one.
I've still got a bronze helmet.
Okay. We'll have to go back to, sail back at some point to go and get more silver, but for now, the quest for Haldor begins!
Yeah, we can try and, seeing as how we primarily explored the eastern side, maybe we can try doing the south.
Yeah, the south and the west would be good.
Yeah.
I'm just packing up, repairing everything I can.
How's the... Seeing as how we're doing a couple of tests on my end, how's the actual,
Alright.
screen capture?
I am now ready.
Doesn't seem like there's any input lag. Everything runs smooth. Okay.
Yeah, the pig's got food.
And let me just make sure the settings on here.
Garden's looking good.
Frame rate limit.
Oh, you have a frame rate limit? How did you do that? Is that a setting?
Yeah, it's under the graphic setting.
Oh, wait, in game.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's.
I mean, there's also frame rate settings for Streamlabs OBS, but
okay.
I have that set to a minimum of 30 just because right now my graphics card needs to try and go through a bit of an upgrade, and 30 is about the best I can do in terms of making sure everything is smooth on my end, but also smooth for the stream as well.
Yeah.
My computer can do 60, but then the stream itself ends up getting a little bit iffy.
Yeah, I have a lot of stuff on, so that's probably why for me. And also the lag and such. I would like to get a GPU upgrade in the future, but that's not going to be for a little while.
Yeah, same. Especially since I'm going to be starting internship soon, and I'm basically going to be cutting my checks in half as a result.
Ooh. Is it like unpaid, or is it like just a very low payment or something?
It is a unpaid internship. Basically going to be assisting a local zoo with its education program.
And honestly, nowadays, I'm not a big fan of, like, unpaid internships, because, like, it's just so hard to live these days with, like, how money is. Like, you can't really afford to not be paid.
Exactly.
Like, I remember when we were in college, our college professors told us, like, if we're ever offered an internship, make sure it's paid, and if it's unpaid, don't accept it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, like... Yeah.
Go ahead.
I say, because too many game studios are trying to cut corners by not paying their employees, so they you know, dress it up as an unpaid internship, but in reality they're just making a full-ass game and selling it with your product, and you get no money.
Exactly.
So that's why we're told do not accept unless it's actually paid. Spinning rat, do 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 do.
Rat.
Yeah, it's wordist. Spinning rat gif.
Oh, you went down over the dock where the boat is?
Well, yeah. How else are we gonna get there?
Oh, I didn't know you already left.
You're gonna do a pro gamer move?
You left me behind.
You got the. I thought you were coming.
You left me behind. You didn't say anything.
I assumed you were showing up because you're like, it's time to go find Haldor. And I'm like, okay.
I was gonna go. I was still getting prepped. I needed to get food.
Storage is empty.
I'm on my way.
I'm just checking. Ow. Thank you, artist. Taking a peeky. Oh, hi. That's a troll.
In the dungeon?
No. He's over to my left. He's like right there or something. So close enough.
Okay.
He's relatively over in that direction. Sharing is caring. Yeah, sharing is caring. Do you want some of my cold? You can have some of it. What? You said sharing is caring. I can cough on your face. Do you want that? No. Oh, come on. I thought sharing was caring.
Nakara.
Yes.
You must understand. Some people might be into that.
I'm sure somebody out there is. No, I don't speak to strangers. Do you see the troll now?
Also, once again, just to make sure.
Mama said stay away from strangers. I mean, that's very true. Mama did say to stay away from strangers.
There we go.
If
y'all want to go ahead and check out Nakara's side once again.
Oh yeah. I should. Oh, I'll once I get the. I put the sails down. Once I get the boat moving a little bit, because I'm not super comfy with that troll being right there. Okay. I think it's /. No, I want my custom commands for the funny clip. There we go. Oh shit! I tap back in and I punch the boat.
And our invaluable source of
There you
advice.
go.
Whenever I
Neophyte
tab out of the
heroes
game, I always make sure to press the
retain
escape
greatness.
button.
Is
I should have.
not
Oh,
ones
is that
making
Final
weapons?
Fantasy we're playing? It looks like. It's clip.
Probably.
as a device
I
that enables
remember
delivery
doing
of
an MMO
emotional
so
damage.
That game definitely was tried out.
Make
It
sure
looks
to
like
click
it
that
was.
if you can. If not, I'll go back into the pod.
Way.
The
Now
pod.
we're gonna be going into the wind
Dodge!
pretty much.
Yeah.
There we go.
It'll be a slow.
Cheeks. On the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. I have been trying out a new game recently, and I'm actually kind of liking it.
A new game.
Yeah, I cracked. I played Valorant.
Oh, you played Valorant.
Yep, I did it.
For a second there, I thought you were going to say Honkai Star Rail, because everyone's been playing that game.
I know everybody's been playing Honkai Star Rail. Barotrauma is everything you need. Wait, what do you want to dress me up in? Because you use the dress Nakara redeem. You don't know? Do you want me to just put on a random piece of clothing?
Something random.
I can find something to wear. Yeah, okay. Alright, well, we got plenty of time to row, so let me see what we got. Let's try and break out something I don't normally wear. Wait, I got an idea. Yeah. Oh shit! I moved my VTuber and not the actual item. There we go.
You flung
Am I
yourself off
cool
the
now? Okay. Do I look cool now? No.
screen. No.
Oh, my glasses are fucked. Hold on, wait. No, these ones are weird. Now we're getting something different. They're live 2D, so like they kind of were not having a good time. No, now wait, hold on. Now wait a minute. Yeah.
Incoming thunderstorm. Holy crap.
Guys, wait.
Hey, Stockberg.
This is. Don't look at it.
It's right next to us.
Don't look at. Okay, it's too late.
It's too late.
Mustache, who dis? Hello, my name is Mr. Gayman. I am very gay.
Pardon me?
Ooh, I missed. I'm wearing a rainbow mustache.
Yeah.
I'm trying to outsail it.
Come sail away.
Come sail away, come sail away with me.
Still there.
Yeah, it's still there. They're pretty fast little fuckers. Don't shoot our boat.
It's along.
Thankfully we're sailing too fast for him to be able to bite the boat, though. That's good.
Yeah, but we can kill him though.
I mean,
We'll do-
how's his health doing? I can't see his health bar.
As far as I saw, he was around half health.
Oh shit. Yeah, of course he spawned because it was a storm. Oh, geez, our boat is not looking good. would have escaped if you had nuclear depth charge? Yeah, no, we're a little too not advanced for that.
Oh, blast.
Alright, well,
Okay.
I think he fucked off, so...
He did.
Alright, we need to get
We need to
over
get to
this
the-
way.
the land.
Working on it.
Welcome up the general location for the serpent.
Okay. Because, yeah, we're also getting towards another serpent spawn, unfortunately, so be careful.
How bad's the boat?
I can't tell because if I get off, the boat will stop sailing, but just from its visuals, really bad.
We're at 75% durability right now.
Oh, really? It looks
Yeah.
a lot worse than that. So I think this, if I remember right, is a black forest right over here. Just watch yourself. Because we just passed one serpent spawn. Hello, Elvishire. Do you like my beautiful mustache? Am I beautiful? Am I gorgeous? Or just accidentally redeemed the dress Nakara redeem and didn't have an idea of what to put on, so I did it myself, and I chose gay mustache. Because I think I look beautiful.
I war forced.
I was forced. Nobody forced you, Nevermore. That was all Wardus. Oh, yay! We get the wind at our backs. Yes.
Oh, great.
Your
Now we
fingers
get
are
to go
so
fast
fat.
in the rain.
Whee! Wish I had points because you need the clown wig again too. I need the clown wig to go with my clown mustache. I'm gonna slow us down because we're zipping and I see the shoreline coming right up.
Yep. Seems like a large enough black forest.
Alright, at least now we're out of the ocean biome, so we won't spawn any more sea serpents, just...
Here we go. I already see a
Grayling spawner.
Yeah, I see it over to our right there. I see two, actually. We're in between, like, two Grey Dwarf spawners. Alright, let's try and get into, like, this little cove, this little inlet right here.
Yeah.
The waves will stop tossing me around like a rag doll. And then fix the boat. And then we can really get the hang of exploring here.
Precisely. I suppose we should try and at least gather some wood to make a workbench then.
Yeah, we need some wood for a workbench. To try and back the boat out just a smidge so we don't accidentally get beached.
Yes.
Okay.
Please. We don't need another scene where we lost the boat.
Yeah, no please. Oh, I have enough.
Oh, you just had enough?
Yeah, I usually carry enough on me at all times anyway. I just need to find a flat enough surface.
Cool.
There we go. Alright, good.
I'll go and just
Well, it
go
doesn't
for
hurt to have wood on us anyway. Who knows when we need to erect a temporary shelter or something.
Indeed.
We can also, there's also tin here too since we're on the coastline if we want to mine some tin and like bring back bronze and stuff for nails.
Probably.
Alright. I'll get started on that then if you want to go explore and look for Haldor.
Yep.
Get us some resources. And up, hello. That's a Grey Dwarf band. Come on, you two.
Is he already nearby? Just gotta keep trying to check the map. Skeleton incoming.
Brrr.
Found a dungeon.
Found a dungeon.
I'll go and mark it on the map.
You can always get more Surtling cores in there if we want to go check it out at some point. Surtling cores are always good. We always
Good.
need portals.
There you go.
Alright. Try not to get too close to that gray dwarf spawner.
I'm gonna run as deep into this forest as I can.
Alright, I got
Hopefully,
1310.
I don't run a different biome.
Yeah. Alright. Got some tin. Oh, let me mark down where this boat is too so I don't forget.
That's not how it's called, dungeon.
Boat.
Dungeon?
Dungeon?
Or about forest. I'll be perfectly fine, Blood Moon. You were literally just trying to assist me with my own sound problems.
There we go. Okay. You've gone that way. I'll head this way. Alright, I got some tin.
If anything, I appreciate you actually trying to voice that you couldn't hear something so I can try and check it on my end.
Yeah. You are the real MVP, Blood Moon.
Indeed. I'm gonna go ahead and activate XP real quick.
I can't speak for every VTuber, but I certainly speak for myself when I say if I have an audio issue, please, please, please tell me. Because a good 90% of the time, I'm not going to hear it.
Exactly.
I found another dungeon.
And actually, real quick, I'm pretty sure I can do this real quick.
But clip it first, yes. Yeah.
I'm looking for...
Clip the funny audio problem, then tell the streamer.
Nope.
Obviously.
Continue. Really? Really? Yeah. Yeah.
You good
Yeah.
over there?
I've got a entire war band of gray dwarves on me. And I'm using my 8 gear to just clear out everyone who's surrounding me.
Is that snow? I can't. I think that's snow.
Good.
Yeah, that's snow. Well, that's nice. There's a mountain not too far from where the boat is. Oh, it's getting dark.
Yeah, it's getting dark.
Perhaps we should regroup.
And do what?
I don't know, just survive the night because it's gonna get, you know,
Wild?
gonna get buck wild. I already see the brutes have spawned.
Yeah. Already got skeletons jumping around. Oh, wait, I just ran another dungeon.
Yeah.
You do feel embarrassed? Do not feel embarrassed, my friend. I do not hold it against you, and I do not...
Trying to find where you went.
I do not judge. Another dungeon?
Oh god,
Greetings and welcome.
we're way over there. But yeah.
Yeah, I decided to try and run the length of the forest.
Because there's a lot more forest to the northeast.
Yeah. It seems I may have reached the edge of the continent, if not just a very large river that leads into a grassland.
Or mountain.
Yeah.
Carrot seed. Trying to... God, I can't find you. We're just moving so intensely. Alright, I'm almost there.
I'm not even moving.
Well, you've been running this whole time. I'm trying to keep up with you. There.
Great dwarf.
Gay Stachio. Yeah, that's me. Oh, hello, skeletons.
That's a 2-star Grey Dwarf.
Oh, that's 3 skeletons. And a Grey Dwarf. I might hunger down in this dungeon because, like, the what do you call it? The rain is getting intense.
It really is.
Oh, there's a brood on your ass too.
Oh. Oh, there is.
Yeah, let's just chill.
So how much do we know about the trader spawn? All we really know is apparently Haldor spawns in the Black Forest biome.
Yes,
And
he
it has
does.
to be a very large Black Forest biome for him to actually spawn.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes. Well, actually, I don't know if it needs to be a large one per se, but, like, it needs to be a Black Forest.
Yeah. Well, thankfully the rain stopped.
Why do you keep saying am I? Are you what?
Who, me?
No, in my chat.
Oh.
Somebody just keeps saying am I? And I'm like, what do you mean?
When he.
Well, if you want to ask if you're getting intense, then ask if you're getting intense. Don't just go, am I? Where'd you go? Are you going into the mountains?
No, I'm
Are you crazy? Crazy if you're going into the mountains at night.
I was scouting the surrounding area for more dungeons. Unless you wanted to go on that one.
We can. It could be a good way to pass the night at the very least, instead of just, you know, twiddling our thumbs.
Sure.
I already killed one skeleton to the left.
Okay. There we go.
I'm talking about the game, Rain, not you.
Oh. Grab these yellow mushrooms.
Yeah, I did because I did because I was talking about the game.
Is someone getting confused?
They thought I was asking if they're getting it's not a joke. Hi, Hockey. I say, do you want me to get them? Because I have the bludgeoning weapon, and they're weak to bludgeoning.
I mean, I got a mace too, but
oh, okay.
I just had the axe up.
So I can. I would say, yeah, that's there. You go. There you go.
Nothing around here.
Oh, hi, Rancid.
Oh, hi there.
Dude, gang up on him. Oh,
Kick
hi.
his ass.
Kick his ass. Kick his ass. Here's some cores. Oh, 4 cores. Nice.
4 cores?
I got 4 cores. Ow! I'll take the flint head arrows. I'll take the basic ones. You finally decided to play Icarus again? Nice. I was actually telling some of my friends once I move and like have a more steady income, I'm hoping I can buy them Icarus so we could do Icarus streams.
Cool.
Because I love Icarus, but like it's one of those survival games where like you can do it solo, like they do have it built in and stuff like that, but it's really not that fun in my opinion when it's solo.
Guns of Icarus?
No, Icarus.
Oh, just Icarus. Okay.
Just Icarus. Cause yeah, it's like it has a solo tree and like solo player capabilities, so it's not like you have to be multiplayer. But I personally find it more fun when it is multiplayer.
Well, you have people to play with.
Yeah, more fun, more challenging too.
As most games do.
Exactly.
Other door.
I don't even know what Riders of Icarus is. I've never heard of it. I've heard of Kid Icarus. Oh, it's another door.
As far as I know, the Guns of Icarus is basically supposed to be like a
No, not Guns. Riders of Icarus.
Oh, Riders of Icarus. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Ooh.
Where's 1, 2.
I don't have any room for. Oh, actually, yeah, I do have room for certain.
Do you want me to carry the cores? Because I've just already been collecting them.
All right.
Just so we don't have to like mix inventories. It's an MMO and it was bad. Well, I checked the Veg Vizier and it looks like there's no closer elder than the one we already have.
Yeah.
Oh, Elvashai says you were correct. It's Shamanic. It is Guns of Icarus.
Yeah, because I remember Guns of Icarus.
Riders is different.
A steampunk game where it's basically like Sea of Thieves, but you ride around in blimps instead of ships.
Yeah, that's what Hockey said. Hockey says it's like an airship game.
Yeah.
That makes me think of a Worlds Adrift. Like that was an airship game, but you can't play it anymore. It's now defunct.
I got you. Yeah, don't worry about that, Blood Wolf. We already know we gotta set up a portal next to him.
Yeah, well, wait, set up a portal next to who? Are we setting a portal up next to?
Haldor.
Oh, yeah. have to have a portal to Merchant Man. Once we, you know, find Merchant Man.
Exactly.
That is
Okay,
issue
so
we
this
face.
Black Forest basically stops,
Yeah.
but it does kind of continue on along the coastline, it looks like. Unless I'm mixing that with just the regular forest.
Well, I think if Haldor were in this area, we would have seen him pop up on the map by now.
Okay. So maybe we can try.
You don't need
south
to be
instead.
super close to Haldor in order for him to pop up.
Okay.
So I'd say it's probably better for us to just head north
Here we go.
and head that way, because ow! There's a whole part of the forest we haven't explored. Not much, just being tired. I guess it's still nighttime. There's a shaman. Hey, look, it's your brother.
Die, brother.
Oh, you killed him. Still tired. I'm sure you can probably tell, but I am very, very low energy today. I had a long day. I didn't because for one, I didn't sleep well. I kept like waking up every hour. Yeah, you ever have those nights? Those are the worst. I had one of those nights, and then I had to wake up at 7 to go to work. I was a substitute teacher today, as I am the rest of this week. But the thing our school has been doing specifically is, like, you know how, well, I guess for anybody who lives in snowy areas, or, like, areas prone to storms, the world's safe. Do you know how, like, usually if your school day gets canceled due to, like, a storm or something, they tack it on at the end of the year for you to make up?
Yeah.
Well, our school had done that a little bit, so the kids have, like, 3 extra days of a school before they get out. But, like, they don't get out until, like, mid-June, and the teachers kind of felt bad that, you know, the kids are missing some of their summer. So they came up with this plan, right, to essentially, like, make up for the snow days that we have, but also, like, try and avoid adding on as many days at the end of the year as possible. So what they did is, for the rest of the school year, every Wednesday, and this has been going on for a little while, but every Wednesday, instead of getting out at 2:40, like the school— oh, it's a troll and I can't run!
Oh dear.
But instead of getting out at 2:40 like we normally do, school normally goes from 8 to 2:40, every Wednesday they now get out at 3:40 instead, so they have an extra hour of school.
Fun.
Once a week. Yeah, it's fun. I mean, hey, at least on the bright side, the cafeteria ladies are nice and they bring us extra snackies on that day.
Appreciated, Blood Moon, but I think right now we are having a little bit of fun just being able to explore and try and find them ourselves.
Yeah, what was Blood Moon offering to, like, take our seed and find him for us?
Precisely.
Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. That's the fun is in the finding him.
Exactly. The exploration.
The exploration. Troll. I can't spell. Okay.
You're gonna slap
Oh
me.
no, a skeleton. He is slapping me. Extra snackies, yeah. So, like, the students at our school, they get one like breakfast / snack period and one lunch. But on the extra long days, the cafeteria ladies will have an extra little snacky to get you through that last hour of the day, because, you know, usually by the time like 2:30 rolls around, like, most of the students are just checked out because we're so used to going home at that time that we just kind of mentally, like, just bleh. So, like, today, for instance, I was the high school math teacher. That's who I am this week. Which also didn't help that I only teach 2 periods in the morning, and for the rest of the day, I'm basically just sitting on my butt doing nothing. So I was just mentally bored because I had nothing to do. I had drawn pictures. I started doing a puzzle. I played Sudoku. I wandered around like 15 times throughout the room. I was just I was just so bored.
Yeah, you know you're bored whenever you have to go start doing Sudoku.
Well, hey, listen, I play Sudoku for fun. I actually unironically enjoy Sudoku. You know, I'm bored when I'm just standing there reading a poster and just going, yes, math.
Fair enough. I apologize for my prejudgmental.
No, Wednesday's the long day. Also, hi, Blood Moon. Sounds rough on teachers as much as the students. Oh yeah, definitely. It's mentally taxing for everyone involved. Wednesday is not a short day, Elishai. Wednesday is a long day. We have an extra hour of school, so let me see let me do the math. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. I'm gonna say 3 o'clock just for the ease of math. So normally our school days are like a little under 7 hours a day. On Wednesdays they're 8 days or 8 hours a day.
Okay.
That's so they're longer.
I want to say this continent is a bust.
Yeah. Agreed. I'm not finding anything.
Swamp, and I am not going to be trying to cross that at all.
Alright, well, I'll start heading back.
Yep.
8 days an hour. Yeah, imagine living your life 8 days an hour.
Couldn't be me.
Yeah. So like the teachers, while I was sitting on my bum doing a puzzle, like just waiting for the day to end, it like the teachers, the cafeteria ladies came in. They're like, "Do you want some blueberry bread and grapes?" I'm like, "Yes, I would." So good, so delicious. Just what I needed to. It was like a nice little like sugary energy burst for the end of the day. Which was fantastic because then we had to sit through an hour of student presentations. And like, I don't really like presentations, but the students do not do a whole lot of presentations, nor do they really care enough to actually like try and do well at their presentations. So like, it's a lot of stuttering, it's a lot of like, you know, awkward pauses, stuff like that. I don't know. I'm spoiled because I went to college, so I'm used to like college level kid presentations and like actual business presentations.
Yeah.
That have been like, you know, polished and shined to the nth degree.
Scientific presentations that require months of research and then presenting it all to your classmates.
Yeah, exactly. Well, this one wasn't, I wouldn't say months, but it took them at least a couple hours of research because their presentations are, every school year, our students, the entire high school has to do a presentation. It's not quite a capstone, but it's basically a capstone.
Yeah.
And they always have a theme each year, and this year's theme was community service. So as part of their presentation, each of the students had to do a minimum of 6 hours of community service at an organization they chose. And then they had to do a 20 slide presentation, or about a roughly 6 minute 40-second presentation about, you know, like, what did they do, what did they learn, was it valuable to them, should people do more community service, etc., etc.
I'd rather do the community service than the freaking capstone.
Well, our school always, like, ever since I was little, has always had a focus on community service because we're a very small, close-knit town.
Yeah.
So, like, community service is, like, essential.
Exactly.
I don't know if they still do it, but when I was young, we didn't have that kind of community service, but every year, twice a year, we would have cleanup days. So for, like, the majority of the school day, the entire school, and I mean the entire school, like, kindergarten through 12th grade, or maybe it was first grade, I don't know, I can't remember if kindergarten was too young, but anyway, all the students would, like, funnel onto the bus, and we would be dropped off at various different points of the island. So, like, I think in the fall time, it was coastal cleanup, so in that case, they would take the students and they would, like, drop them off at random beaches around the island, and we would just spend the day picking up garbage off the beach.
That's cool.
And then in the springtime, we had community cleanup, which was, instead of going to the beaches, we just, like, you know, walked around the roads around town and cleaned up the roadside. But either way, like, at least twice a year, we had, like, a several-hour-long cleanup day. And it was, like... It was also good for the older students, too, because it was helping them to teach them, like, leadership skills, because they'd have to, like, delegate and make sure the kids were okay. They were basically, like, mini chaperones.
Yeah. Be back on a lark while I go buy a new soundbar. Fair enough there, Bloodwood. Enjoy the lick.
Having a lurky, okay. Oh,
But yeah,
island.
for my senior capstone, I basically spent 3 months researching grizzly bears and their behavior with the enrichment that a local zoo provided them.
Ooh.
Whether or not my the idea of my research was, would they prefer more naturalistic looking enrichment, or would they enjoy more man-made sort of enrichment?
Ah. And what was your findings?
No.
Did you find any conclusive evidence?
Oh yes, indeed. Basically, the results that I came up with was the bears actually found it more appealing for them to go after the more human based enrichment instead of going after
Really?
the stuff that looked more natural.
Interesting.
So, for example, one of the things that they really liked was cubes that had holes in them where the keepers could put food inside, and then the bears can knock it around to knock the food out.
Ah, kind of like what my dog has.
Yeah, they preferred that definitely more than a stick that kind of functioned the same purpose.
Huh. Interesting.
Indeed, indeed. I honestly thought they were going to go for the more naturalistic looking stuff, but I was wrong.
Sounds kind of like I did a similar like animal. Oh, my dog stole the plate. Did you? Hold on.
But I did.
No, it wasn't you. My dog. I had a paper plate because like literally like minutes before our stream started, I was trying to like scarf down food, and I had some pizza rolls. But I had a lot of crumbs on the plate, and I just kind of left it sitting on my bed for me to take care of after stream, and the dog just grabbed the plate and is now licking it.
Aww.
I just wanted to make sure he hadn't like spilled the crumbs on the ground. So I didn't know if he had like just, you know, chucked it to the ground or what he was doing. Because I have carpet, not like hardwood, so it's a pain to clean.
Yeah, I'm surrounded by carpet too.
Yeah. But my experiment, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
In 7th grade, because we had a science fair in middle school. Middle school did science fair instead of the community service and the presentations like that.
Yeah.
And I did one for my grandmother. Because my grandmother is an avid bird watcher. She loves watching the birds. She has several feeders at her house. And, like, one February, they were going off on their, like, yearly vacation or whatever. And I decided to, like, borrow her house and do a little test because, one thing she likes, she is absolutely infatuated with the Baltimore Oriole. That is her, like, her favorite bird. But we get them up here, but they're very rare. They're very hard to find. So my little test was going to be testing out different types of bird food in order to see what bird food attracted what birds, and especially what bird food would attract a Baltimore Oriole.
I gotcha.
So I did all kinds of stuff. Like I did some like sunflower seeds. I did like mixed seeds. I did suet. I think I did even like, I had looked online and supposedly like grapes or something, like peeled grapes, I can't remember what it was, would apparently attract Baltimore Orioles, so I tried that as well. I don't have the evidence anymore. My grandmother actually still has my presentation somewhere in her house down next door. She kept the poster board because she wanted to actually use the evidence. I'm actually gonna go over this way. I think this is a mini island.
Not to mention all those gray dwarfs.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even notice them. Try and go over this way. But yeah.
Well, that is actually fascinating.
It was also nice because, like, it didn't just feel like researching for the sake of researching. It felt like it was actually useful.
Yeah.
Like, it had a purpose to it.
Researching for a purpose.
Exactly. I think those are the best kinds of, like, papers and experiments where it's like, you feel like you really have a purpose for what you're writing or what you're creating.
Exactly.
Makes it that much more meaningful.
It has real value.
Yes. Beyond just a letter grade.
Exactly.
Alright, hopefully this forest will yield better results.
Hopefully. It's around at the border of the mountain, so I don't know how much is gonna diverge into another biome.
I have no idea.
It seems like the Black Forest is kind of stretching out as we get closer to it, though, so...
Is Blood Moon still AFK? Blood Moon, do you know roughly how close you have to be to Haldor for him to pop up on your map?
Good question.
I was gonna say, I know you don't have to be too close to him, but like you have to be within like a certain distance.
Certain range, yeah.
Yeah, a certain range. It's a fairly large range if I remember right.
Yeah. Alright. I'll hop out real quick and start the search.
Put down.
Eat a few stuff. Most what I can try and do right now, at the very least, try and cut our landing point and the forest in half.
All right, well you do that. There's actually this nice copper deposit right here, so I think I'm gonna help myself.
Yeah, go ahead. Also, there's a huge freaking ravine just cutting this section of the Black Forest in half.
Yeah, I saw. This one looks very broken.
Yeah, another way.
Stamina.
The wide way around.
My dog like snorting and it spooked me.
I hear trolls.
Your trolls? That's not good.
I don't know if it's trolls or just the Grey Dwarfs. It might just be the Grey. Oh, actually, it's both. Never mind.
Ah, the wombo combo.
Indeed. Thankfully, the troll didn't see me.
Hello, dog. Chat, say hello to my dog.
My dog?
His name is Talvi. It's a Finnish name.
Stop throwing rocks at me.
How funny! My dog's name fits the theme of our game. Can you tell I like Scandinavian shit?
There we go.
It's not like it's my family heritage or anything like that. Teehee.
Certainly not.
No. I only have an obsession with Finnish culture and like Scandinavian Nordic mythology for absolutely no reason.
Yeah.
No reason whatsoever.
It's a big rock. Ugh.
Alright. I'll have to go drop this copper off and then grab some more. La la la.
Keep swimming.
Whee! Oh, there's also some tin right here as well. Oh!
Was that your dog?
That was my dog!
Okay.
Yeah, spooked me. Son, are you okay? Okay, he's okay. He's fine. I think he must have gotten a piece of pizza roll crumb stuck in his throat.
Oh. Oh, so he was hacking, okay.
Yeah, he was hacking up like a piece of crumb or something. He must have swallowed it wrong. No. No, he does not bark like that. Say if my mother comes home, if she hasn't already come home, you'll hear him.
Ah, fair enough.
Because yeah, if my mom's dog starts barking downstairs, he will start barking too. He's fun like that. How goes the search? Any progress?
I have run in between a mountain and a plains.
Oh, Telvi just left. Goodbye, Telvi. Say maybe my mom was coming home.
And it looks like the plains is basically just taking up the rest of the other side of this forest. I'm swimming. I'm improving my swimming skill and drowning at the same time.
Ah, yes. Only by drowning can we improve our swimming.
So, how do you like my swimming? You know that little anime meme?
I don't think so, no, actually.
Yeah, basically.
Is it free?
What's that?
Is it from the anime Free?
I have no idea.
Is it a bunch of hot boys swimming?
It's one of the older style kind of animes.
Okay, maybe not Free then.
Yeah, basically it was just a guy jumps into a pool to like swim across the other side like professional swimmers do.
Yeah.
But the whole time he was swimming across, he's basically just drowning. And then he reaches the other side, touches the wall, and turns around, and with the most smug face ever, he just goes, "So, how do you like my swimming?"
Oh my god. That's
After basically just
incredible.
I'll try and find it and send it to you.
Alright, hold on, wait. I'm gonna look up Haldor really quick for Valheim. See how close we can find him.
Okay. Yeah, literally. This mountain range. The mountain range and the plains are the biggest things that are basically on this side.
Yeah, because basically the only clue I have is that he has 10 possible spawn locations in the Black Forest, all of which are at least 1,500 meters away from the center of the world. If you happen to be 320 to 453 meters away from Haldor, you will see him. That is roughly twice the default mini-map range, so...
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to be very close to him at all to see him.
All I gotta say is, there's just a lot of plains around us.
So where's our world center? Our world center's like... Okay, so that's our world center. I have a feeling he's gonna be more to the north and the west.
The north and the west?
Yeah, the north and the west is like the one section we have yet to really go explore.
Okay. So maybe we can try going north instead.
Yeah, so like going like this way. We'll have to get back on the boat again, but like that's one of the few sections I see that isn't roughly 1,500 meters away.
Okay.
But yeah, so...
I'll head over to the boat then. Seeing as how I don't want to get attacked by fen rings and death mosquitoes, seeing as how it's getting night.
Yeah, don't do that.
Thought I just saw something big and black just spawn in.
Oh no.
I was about to go like, speak of the devil.
He's here. Nighttime now. I shall wait in the boat for your return.
Yep. Shouldn't be very long.
La
Sounds
la
like
la la
the
la.
3 dwarf skeletons are at war.
Yeah, it's up to you're heading. You gotta go north and the west.
I know.
There you go, okay.
I see where you are. I'm trying to
Good.
mark, not mark. Trying to reconvene.
Hopefully, I will be to sleep a little better tonight.
Yes. Please. Make sure to take care of yourself. We will need to slide down the cliffside.
Yeah, be careful. Do not hurt yourself.
Yep, perfectly fine. At the very bottom of the ravine, we must now jump like a freaking madman. Get traction.
You can do it.
Sliding back down into to the bottom. Damn it.
Going down the bayou. Going down the bayou. I don't know why it's stuck in my head now.
Funnily enough, I was playing Red Dead and I had to deal with that swamp area.
I've never played Red Dead, so I don't know what you mean.
Basically, there's this big swamp, and we had to wade through about waist-deep water filled with alligators.
Them there gators.
Yeah, and apparently there was one alligator named the Big Bull, and basically felt like a scene out of Croczilla or something.
Hop on in, boy.
Coming. It's time to leave anyway. We got company.
I'm working on it.
Don't make me hit you.
I am rotating.
Thankfully, your poison gas can't actually hurt the boat. Ow.
Push us, Mr. Druid Shaman.
Oh. In the face. Goodbye.
There we go. Perfect. Nailed it. Alright, now I just gotta get out of this cluster of rocks, and then we're heading left.
Back north. It's gonna be a long sail.
Yep. Well, hopefully I'll catch some wind once we get out of here.
The real question then becomes, where to the north should we try?
The west.
Northwest, you said?
Yeah. That's one of the few locations we haven't checked yet. Up here.
That means we're gonna have to probably sail past the mountain base.
No,
No?
we're not going that far. Alright, we're going here.
Oh, you want to go that way? Okay.
Yeah.
Northwest.
Because I see because that's the world center right there, and
Yeah.
Haldor is always like 1,500 meters from the world center, so he's probably like over here somewhere.
Yeah.
would be my
I
guess.
was cool looking at northeast instead of northwest.
Whoopsies!
Yeah, my directionalist brain.
No direction, Howd.
Also, making sure I keep up on that as well.
Oh, also for chat, both my chat and Shamanic's chat, I recently cracked and I got myself a tell on him. So.
Oh, you got telling him?
Yeah, I got telling him. So if you feel like sending me questions, you can do that now.
Questions?
Questions. Don't look to your right. Do not look to your right. Okay. He hasn't seen us. He hasn't spotted us. Just don't look at him. He's still swimming there. He's still swimming.
Look at the left
Send me
side
Christians. No,
mountain range. Look
No,
at all the
questions.
swamps, dark forest. Not certainly much more interesting than the right.
Yeah, okay. I think we've gone past him.
Yeah. looks
Yeah,
like it.
he's pretty much out of spawn point. Woo!
I'm not the location for a serpent dump.
I saw the serpent spine, you know, swimming around, and I was like, oh, that's not good.
Yep.
You can send me questions. So it's telling him is an anonymous question site. So if you wanna ask me a question, but you don't wanna like have me know your name or anything like that, you can just send me a question through there. Some people get shy. Just please don't be like lewd questions. Please. I love this adventure. Adventuring with my friend. Right, we're just having a good old werewolf adventure time. It's 2 werewolves chilling on a boat. 2 werewolves chilling on a boat, 5 feet apart because they're not gay. Good over there, Shamanic?
Hiccups.
Oh. Well, that's not good. Don't get them. Easy.
Yeah.
Oh, I see a tree full of guck sacks.
I wanted to eat a little bit of my chicken salad, but
No.
but I ended up getting hiccups as a result. Shit.
Not allowed.
What? Not allowed to get hiccups or eat my salad?
Yes.
Shit.
Oh.
Don't make me laugh.
Too bad. I'm a funny man. That's what I do.
Ugh.
That's a good one, Elvishai.
Just breathe.
Yeah, don't die, please.
In. Deep breath out. Hello. Fuck. I think I see another bone mass spawn
Wait, actually, for realsies?
on the right. In that swamp.
Nah, no fucking way. No fucking way.
Yeah, it's definitely, because I can see the skull and the Put the light green light for the cauldron in the mouth.
No fucking way. That's funny. I mean, I know there are multiple spawns in a world, so it's not like it's that surprising, but...
The fact that we found another bone mass.
The fact that we... Yeah.
Fuck.
Well, not even that. Then we found before we even found Haldor, too.
This true.
You good? Are you...
Really, yeah.
Say, it sounds like those are really painful hiccups.
Yeah, really fucked up my esophagus. Fuck. Fuck.
Bree's playing some intense music.
Yeah, maybe I
Oh, look, a Leviathan!
Want to jump it?
I mean, you can if you want. I don't see what we need with a Leviathan right now, but...
Let's do it.
Okay. Go get your Leviathan goodies. I'll stay on the boat.
Rise, motherfucker.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, Chief, here you go.
Got the timer going.
I rammed into him a little
we
bit.
need number 6.
Yeah, the timer doesn't... he doesn't start descending until you... Or... No, okay, no, he's just bobbing in the water. So he shouldn't start descending until you actually start, like, breaking his barnacles.
Nope, shit.
Oh.
Nope, he's waking up.
Like
Come
Spike.
on.
Like Spike.
I could probably get one more good barnacle.
Maybe another one.
Yep.
Oh.
Maybe not.
No,
I got this. One more.
you can do it!
There it is. Where's the boat? Where's the boat? Time to leave. It's time to go. Alley-oop. Shit. I'm drowning. I'm up. We're good.
There he goes. Goodbye.
In the
Arms of the angel.
Okay.
Alright, well, we did it.
Well, we're certainly going off the map, at least at this point now.
We're just
Oh,
having
well.
a good old adventure. The
Oh, okay.
adventure!
For some odd reason, on my screen, he popped back up.
Oh. He came for round 2.
Yeah, really.
The adventure!
Now we got some Titan. About 17 of it.
Nice. Yeah, you can make like an abyssal harpoon or an abyssal dagger with that.
Yeah.
I just don't care for the chitin because I don't make any of those weapons. Because I think what we have right now is better.
Well, we could make the harpoon if we want to try and go for the serpent. Then we
I
would
suppose
just be able to... If it's nearby the coastline, we'd be able to just harpoon it, drag it out onto the ground, and then just kill it without even being able to fight back.
Can you really do that?
Yeah, I remember doing serpent hunting with a small group that I used to play back in the day.
Oh. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah. I mean, eventually the serpent will try and slither its way back into the ocean, but...
Yeah, I assume it doesn't want to die.
Yeah.
Let's see, I'm gonna go see what this... I can't tell what this landmass is over here, if it's Black Forest or if it's just, like, normal meadows. Oh, no. Looks like Black
I do
Forest.
see Black Forest.
Stop at this one. Another Black Forest, another chance at Haldor.
While you go ahead and do that, I'm going to go and give my pupper some water. I'll be right back.
Okay. Go. Alright. Black Forest, dead ahead. Hopefully we get Haldor in this one. I think there's like a little bit of a mountain range or something over that way. down again. What?
Oh, jeez.
I didn't see that rock there was covered in water.
Perfectly fine. Still about 95% health for the boat.
Yeah. Alright, here we go.
Landfall. Run like a madman into the forest. I'm free, I'm free, I'm free, I'm free. Oh god, I'm stuck on a tree. Now
You
I'm
sound
free.
like that one guy from maybe it was it was either Aladdin or Hercules, I can't remember.
Nah, that's Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh, it's Hunchback? Oh, I was completely wrong. I'm free, I'm free. Yeah, dang it.
I almost want to say that this actually kind of reminds me of... Oh, jeez.
It kind of reminds you of Whit. Swim! Swim for your life! Oh, thank you. You jettisoned me across the river. Idiot. See, here's some more copper. Brrr. I'm just kind of marking down everything as I come across it. Come on, Haldor, show your face. The sooner we find you, the sooner everybody can be happy.
Okay.
I climb up. Ooh, berries. I would like those. I have like a gray dwarf or two following me. And hear them, you know, grumbling as I run.
Okay. There we go.
There's a troll somewhere
that's-
nearby, I heard that.
Father returned and dog decided to go ballistic, but we're good now.
Ah, fun, fun.
I'm gonna try and swim across the river real quick to get onto the side that you're on, because to the left of me is just a mountain range.
So far, no Haldor. No such.
We might be able to take this river if it's thick enough. Take the boat through and get to the other side.
Yeah, you might be able to.
Or if you want, we can just keep following the coastline from where the boat is, up north.
True.
We got options. The search is still gone.
Hello, Mace. Welcome, welcome. Oi, we're pretty much just doing some chill vibes, running around trying to find Haldor.
Yes,
I'm
indeed.
being chased by. Oh, it's just one. Well, fuck off then. Out of here, out of this house.
Spirits be gone from this house.
Spirits be gone. Hold on, I see a troll cave over here. I'm gonna troll cave. Troll cave. Okay.
Reconvening with you for a moment.
I have yet to find any sign of Mr. Haldor. Mr. Dumbledore.
Ah, bushes.
Well,
There you
don't
are.
do that.
And she's moving.
What do you want? I see. I think we found the other. I think we found the other coastline.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the other side. It's the other ocean. Okay. Well. Nowhere to go but this way.
Not on your end.
Run! Run away! Is the troll
Break,
cave?
break.
Be free. There's still a whole bunch of forest we have yet to explore, so.
Is that actually more Black Forest over there, or is that just plains?
I don't know. I'm gonna go find out. We shall see momentarily if I don't start drowning. Alright, I made it to the other side.
Okay. I'm gonna have to wait for my stamina to come back.
Okie dokie.
In the meantime, I'll pick some blueberries.
Good idea. We can always use more blueberries.
Exactly.
Always, always, always. Always watching, Wazowski. Always watching. Yeah, I believe that is a plains.
Oh, no, don't do that.
Yeah, that is definitely a plains.
I find it funny if we actually managed to find Haldor on our little continent, but we just missed him.
Oh, there's absolutely no way he's on our continent.
Then again, there is...
No. Is definitely not, he's definitely not, he's too close. Remember, he has to be at least 1,500 meters from the center of the world.
Would he be in the Black Forest that's nearby Bone Mass's spawn?
Where's Bone Mass's spawn? Upper mini.
That seems pretty decent distance away.
Hell. Can you ping it on the thing again? I can't.
Right around here.
Oh, is that?
Yeah, if you look at the edge of the continent, it says Black Forest.
I can't see that continent.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, he could. That could be far enough that he could spawn there.
Okay.
I believe so.
Maybe if we, yeah, that's all plains. Shit.
Yeah.
I'm not staying around the border of that biome because I don't want to deal with mosquitoes. Ooh. Big hole.
Alright, get go eat food. Yeah, I feel like if Haldor were in this forest, we would have seen him by now. He would definitely have shown up on our mini-map by now. Alright, let's head back for the boat and keep heading west.
Okay.
Yeah. Who knows where Haldor is? Elusive enigma of a dwarf.
No, sir, bastard.
I can't believe it just sat there and let me kill it.
Your stealth was probably high enough level.
Probably. I'm so sneaky, even my running is quiet. Alright, the boat's down this way.
Wrong weapon. There we go.
Are you winning, son?
Trying. I might just try jumping up here. No, wait.
Across the river again.
Yeah, that's the point stuff. Never mind. Moving back. Yarn.
Yar har fiddle dee dee.
Searching for Haldor is a...
Searching for Haldor is alright with me. Do what you want, 'cause a Viking is free. You are a Viking. Alright.
High flying rock. Nice arm, dude.
Alright, almost to the boat. We need to recover my ooh, blue bait. Recover my stamina before I cross this next river. Mushrooms too.
And battle.
And away we go.
Probably shouldn't punch while I'm in the water.
Yeah, don't waste your stamina, just swim away. Hooray, I'm only at swim skill level 4? Wow.
I'm at like swimming skill 6. Oh my god, the rock pushed me back into the water.
Rip. You want me to just come over and get you? I can bring the boat over to you.
Nah, I'm alright. I'm over.
the deer, like, casually booking into the middle of the ocean. Here, just stay by that river. I'm coming to get you.
Okay then.
So you don't have to waste your stamina.
I'm gonna have to wait for stamina fighting these guys then.
Do 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 do.
Outta here.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do.
If anything, I can always do this too.
All right, here we go. Coming around.
I see it.
I'm coming to get you.
There we go. Running along the coastline.
Oh, there's a brute.
The native people are very angry at me. Hit the sails and turn the boat. Ah.
Well,
Yeah. Oh, thanks, brute. Let's get out of here.
all right. I'm swimming, or I'm rowing.
Ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha.
Say la vie.
Eat my proverbial dust. Eee.
We are? Okay.
And we're out of here.
Real quick. So I need you.
All right. Continue on in this direction. And away we go. Get wrecked, brute. Can't outspeed us, speed demons. All right. Heading over towards the north again. And I'm surprised we still haven't found Haldor. Goodness gracious. I remember in one server I was in, like, somebody found Haldor, like, right at the 1,500 meter edge. Because is it at minimum, or can he spawn farther? Yeah, at minimum 1,500 meters away from the world's center.
Okay, that's good to know.
So yeah. He can be farther.
He could be at the very edge of the map.
He could be in a black forest somewhere. He could be at the very edge of the map.
Yeah.
It's too bad you can't, like, actually, like, find something to help it, you know, track him down.
This is true.
It would be nice.
Well, I mean, once again, our good friend Blood Moon has presented the idea of giving him the seed if push comes to the shove.
But why? But what? Are you asking Stream Elements? So, asking Stream Elements, why am I having fun? Why should I have fun? Stinky. Yes, a schwamp. They were coming through a little crevasse, if you will.
Yeah.
Heck.
An inland sea, as you may say.
We're a bit stinky today. Bree needs a shower. Do what you want, cause a pirate's free. Or a pirate. Yar har fiddle dee.
Ooh, I gotta eat.
I hope that won't get me copyrighted. I know there's been this big thing going on Twitter of, like, you know, people are, like, you know, scouting out Twitch's TOS more, and you can get banned for any sort of, like, karaoke or singing on stream.
Yeah,
I don't have a Riz command, sorry.
I've also found out apparently, even though I've got a whole bunch of music from YouTube's copyright-free list, Twitch has kind of been knocking down some of my videos for those as well.
Okay, well, yeah, that really does suck. I need one. Explain to me what the Riz command would look like, and maybe I can make one. Also, it looks like there's 2 black forests, one on either side of us.
If you want, I can explore one side and you can take the boat and sail to the other.
Okay. Here.
Guide, but do not hesitate to conquer, as they say.
What's up, Arizi? What's up?
I'll take this side.
I'll drop you off and then I'll Walking to the other side. What is up? 14? 14 what?
42. There's just something about that number.
Oh, a Riz percentage is kind of like my stinky percentage.
And hello.
Okay, have fun. I'll come back. I'll come and pick you up later. Have fun with your friends.
Bye. Have a good time.
You know, maybe I should change my maybe I should change my stinky meter too to have a little extra message. How do I feel about the number 14? It's a pretty good number, I guess. Why?
Okay. Ooh, blueberries.
I just never bothered doing a Riz command because, like, rizzing people up isn't really part of my brand. It would be funny if I could have, like, a random, like, pickup line generator, though, because I love bad pickup lines. Like, feed a, you know, like a random number generator, like a bunch of pickup lines for it to choose from, and it'll spit one out. I think that'd be great.
Sounds fun.
Great for me, anyway. Everybody else can suffer, but I want bad pickup lines. Alright, into the forest I go.
Add things to your stream that make you happy.
Exactly. Like, if I'm not making myself happy with my streams, then what's the point?
Exactly.
Like, don't get me wrong, I want to make you guys happy too. I'm not saying like, yeah, fuck you guys. I don't like my followers or anything like that. That's a troll.
I highly doubt anyone would think that.
But you know what I mean? Like, it. Oh, dang it, Arizi!
Oh, I thought I was gonna say, did you find him?
No, I was wondering why Arizi was asking about the number 14. Tipped me monies. No, he tipped me monies. Hey, look, another Elder Vegvizier. And a whole freaking horde of Grey Dwarves.
Got out right. They're everywhere.
I'm running out of stamina.
I need more money.
Reezy's done it now. Oh, hey, I found a new Elder spawn.
Cool. I found a mountain.
There, finally. Apparently, there's another Elder spawn right over here.
Okay.
Oh, see you later, Maze. We'll catch you around.
So that's where the mount. That's at least where the biome ends on that side, so I can try and run over on this side then.
This way.
Avoid all the fucking Grey Dwarves. Out of my way.
But yeah, I definitely will end early today. I can feel a smidge of a headache coming on. Oh, that's a swamp over there.
Fair enough.
Which is unfortunate, but I need sleep.
Ow.
Hopefully to tomorrow too, I'll actually remember to be smart and like bring something else along with me for entertainment.
Grey Dwarf shaman, Grey Dwarf food.
At least, at the very least though, tomorrow I'll get out at, you know, 2:40 like the normal time instead of 3:40 like today, so.
That's good.
That's an hour less that I have to, you know, sit around twiddling my thumbs. Because even when I am teaching the class too, I'm not really teaching per se, I'm mostly just handing the students a worksheet and being like, alright, do it.
Have fun.
Have fun. It's
not the ocean. That's the fucking ocean. I've got the world's biggest angry mob chasing me, throwing rocks at me.
bad.
Then, quickly, before the Grey Dwarfs can catch up.
Let's
Look at all those blue eyes.
So far, no think that's a plains biome, but I can't really tell. Ah, no, don't you, ow, ow. You ain't pulling that one on me again, Reezy. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
Deal with the angry mob behind me, Skeleton.
That is definitely a plains up there, yep.
Report. Haldor, report.
What do you... Listen, Arizi, don't make me do this. We've already gone over this. I can't do this every time. Work upper.
What the hell? Am I running into a regular forest biome now?
Could be. Alright, I found more black forest.
I've been hugging every little bit of black forest that I can see at least.
The goodness, that's
I'm pretty sure I missed a huge section just by traveling north.
Yeah, I've just been traveling like mostly west and like this. I thought I was almost to the edge of the Black Forest when I found that plains, but turns out there's even more once you get past that little strip.
Made it to a swamp. Time to start taking 90-degree angle turns. It just goes back up into the mountain. Pretty wide mountain range, that's for sure. Yeah, we can hug the edge of it. Eat your mushrooms. Maybe we'll hallucinate freaking Haldor instead.
That's what we gotta do, yeah. Take shrooms until we think we see Haldor. Hello, shaman.
Hi.
Goodbye.
What'd I do?
No, not you. It was a Great Or shaman.
Goodbye. I was like, what, you gonna kill me now or something?
Yeah, didn't you know I'm standing right behind you? Omae wa mo shindeiru.
Nani? Sodium nickel?
Sodium.
Nani?
Oh, nani. That's bad.
That's bad.
Bad. That's a bad joke.
Chemistry joke.
I know it's a chemistry joke, but it's bad.
Listen, I didn't say I was good at comedy.
You know what? Fair.
I think Bree also agrees with you.
Boo.
Hello.
I can't jump. Ah. Alright, well, I think I've officially explored the entirety of my Black Forest.
Okay.
And I am not seeing a Haldor.
I'm on the very... yeah, I'm basically looping back down over to the river, I think. Following the coastline.
I'll be at the boat shortly. I'm just picking up some more blue. Trying to avoid this skeleton.
Yeah.
He turned around and decided to fight the Grey Dwarf that was following me instead.
At least we're gonna be filling out quite a bit of map now.
Yeah, we are definitely exploring a lot more map than we had previously.
I got a feeling if we go to that freaking swamp, or the Bone Mass Swamp, and explore the Black Forest back there, it's gonna be like, oh, look at that, he's right underneath our nose this entire time.
He might.
I would like the game to prove me wrong, or prove me right. Well,
I mean, we know how we can prove it.
just take the seed.
Just take the seed.
Yeah. I mean, it'd ultimately be your call, because you're the only one who can actually get the seed.
Honestly, you know what? If we don't find Haldor by you know, in this next half hour, I'm fading fast. Maybe we can just like see where he is, so the next time we come back, we can just go.
Completely up to you. Once again, it's your world, your seed.
Cause like I just want to find Haldor, man. I might cheat just this one time, just cause I'm too tired. I'm fading fast right now. Hopefully I can make it to the end of the half hour, but like, oh, I just don't feel great.
I got you. Wow.
Ah.
You know what? Exir, grant me your strength and speed.
Alright, there's my boat.
Hi, troll. Look at you throwing boulders. Batman coming through.
Back it up.
Oh, he's actually keeping pace with me, though.
Backing up. Backing up.
So that's the sea.
Cause yeah, I'll have to figure out too if we are gonna like cheat and find Haldor that way. I'll have to figure out how to get the seed, cause I actually don't know how. I think it's just a command, like /get seed or something.
I would recommend probably trying to talk to Bloodwolf on that.
I'm coming over to get you.
I'm trying to make it back over to where you can pick me up.
Raydor Shaman has whole ass swam out into the middle of the river just to come and get me. Alright, I'm sailing back over to the other side to get you.
I love these kinds of adventures.
Woo!
Ow.
Lag,
Really?
lag, 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 lag. Oh, my
Well, at least
fingers,
I
my
say that I've
little...
explored the entire Black Forest.
My little fingers are so cold.
Okay. Get out of my way.
Oh boy, another rainstorm.
Really?
Yeah,
There's a rainstorm on your side?
it's raining at the water.
I'm practically at the same. Oh, never mind. I'm not at the river yet.
Yep.
In fact,
Oh,
actually,
it stopped. Passing shower, I guess.
Ow. Ooh, that was a hole. Swim, boys, swim. Everything again?
Alright, I'm here to pick you up, sweetie.
I'm freaking coming. Give me a second. I literally gotta walk through a swamp.
Oh, no.
God.
Nor.
Climb, boy. Be the pronghorn you wanted to be.
Be the pronghorn. Aren't you a druid? Can't you just like wild shape into like a deer or an antelope or something?
I'm trying, but I have a wolf cape on me. It doesn't really work like that.
Oh, shit. My bad.
Here
Rest and rip.
we go. More blueberries.
You're almost there. Oh, this
Almost.
Grey Dwarf swimming out to me. No. I simply refuse.
I am here. I have arrived.
Ow. Trying to come and get you, but
Be gone with you.
there you go. The boat's still backing up. Backing up. Backing
Damn
up.
it. I
Backing
missed the
up.
shot.
Fine. Coming in
Yeah.
to get you anyway. Oh, you nailed that.
Thank you.
Backing up. Backing up.
I had to graze the side of the boat for that too.
That was a
I
trick
didn't see that-
shot.
I didn't see the other end of that.
Trick shot.
Whee.
Whee. There's just-
So, how'd you like my swimming?
God, I'm never getting over that. So, how'd you like while you're swimming?
All right, then. Should we even attempt to keep searching?
You know what? I
How
might have.
committed do you want to keep going?
I might have to call it, like, I can barely keep my eyes open. They hurty.
Yeah. All right then.
So let's
we can
get...
probably bring the boat back over to the base.
Yeah.
Get
Let's just
ourselves
sail
back
around this
home.
continent, see where it takes us. Oh wait, I can't use the sails. I have to... Come on, turn around!
Are you going backwards still?
No, I'm rowing forwards. Let me try it again. Let me try clicking again. Because I'm rowing forwards. The game says I'm rowing forward.
Hang on.
I don't know why it's not rowing forward. There we go. Hold on, I got the sails. Here, let me get off the rudder and then back on it. Maybe it's like a glitch or something. Because I was like, I don't know why I'm still backing up.
Well, there's the only reason now I can't even move. Excuse me.
Okay, it's working again.
Keyboard?
We're going forward. We're going forward now.
Keyboard,
We have
I need
fixed.
I need you to make me swim forward.
You're messing up too?
My Jesus.
Both our games are messing up.
My bus is leaving. Get me
My
on.
bus is leaving.
I'm going to turn off the keyboard real quick and turn it back on.
Here
Might
we
just
go.
be a Like lag issue when it comes to the Wi-Fi connection.
Alright, we'll just stroll around. Why is there a log floating in the water? And then I remembered, oh yeah, you killed a gray dwarf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Yes! Yeah! Have you seen that kid from like those old vines? Yes!
Oh my god, did you see Kathy Faith whenever I actually came out in my new dress? I mean, my god, she is so cray-cray.
No, cry, like, for real, girl. Serious. On God. No cap, all facts. Alright, Mr. Blood Wolf, sir, how do I get the seed?
If you're still here, of course.
If you're still here. If not, I'll just find it when we get back.
Real quick.
Circle
Even though we are
around.
kind of reaching the end, make sure to keep doing these little shout-outs. There you go.
Yeah, good idea, good idea.
Bada bing, bada boom. Continue.
I will just do the normal shout out. So everybody can go follow. Let's go follow him. Are you winning, son and daughter? Sort of. I'm actually probably gonna end stream in just a hot minute here because I am fading fast. I am not long for this world.
Long for this world.
I am not long for this world. I am dying. You like my rainbow stash? Thank you. Chose it myself. I thought I looked pretty good. It's my new fashion statement.
Also, let me go and take a look at the side here.
But yeah, we're gonna get the boat back to the base. So far, our search for Haldor has been for naught. We have, if you see, we explored here, mostly. Not a once have we seen him. So, I'm finally giving up. I'm cracked. I'm gonna get the world seed, and we're just gonna cheat for next time.
Gotcha.
Because I am too tired. My eyes hurty. I am very sleepy.
That's perfectly fine.
Cause like it's so weird because it's not necessarily like work today was hard. I'm just tired.
You're sick.
And I'm
You're
sick.
But yeah, your body's physically exhausted.
Yeah.
You're not mentally exhausted, you're just physically.
Yeah, okay, I know, dear. I'm sorry, okay? Listen, you know me. I'm a workaholic. I would sooner die than stop working. And honestly, with how bad my health is at this point, that might be the case.
That might be the case.
Body use energy to fix itself. You be sleeping. You're right. No, I'm not that sick. I'm not like, you know, on my deathbed. Goodbye, cruel world.
With my last breath, I cursed Zoidberg.
It makes sense to be sleepy, so it's valid. I know, I'm sorry. I like to stream. I'm proud of myself that at least we got through almost 2 hours of stream. So, well, probably by the time we end, it will be 2 hours.
Exactly.
So at least I accomplished something. Fuck you, you're valid and sleepy. Well, fuck you. Thank you for being such a good friend and taking care of me and making sure I'm healthy. Just friend things. It's hard to take myself seriously when every time I look over at my face I see the fucking gay stash. You don't have to accomplish anything, you're sick. I know, but I like accomplishing things!
There literally can't be that much more for this guy to hide in.
Oh, there can be. Bastard rest. Okay, fine. I gotta get our ship back home and then I will rest, okay? What if he's in that black forest to our right?
Right?
Yeah, look.
I explored all that.
Literally. Oh, you did? You explored? Okay, oh yeah, that is the black forest you explored. I forgot, because on my map I can't see it.
Yeah. Just like how I can't see your side.
Yeah. Right. We'll have to exchange informations.
Yeah. Cartography tables help.
Cartography!
There's the swamp that I had to try and cross through.
Yelling works, kids. It's scientifically been proven here tonight.
Oh dear.
Well, hopefully
dear.
at least tomorrow I will be also a little less mentally exhausted too by bringing some more entertainment to work with me.
Houston, we got a problem.
What's the problem?
This is an inland sea. It literally cuts off. You can't go through. Unless you want to try going through what looks like a potential river through a swamp.
Tally-ho!
Oh my god, that actually might be a river that goes through there. If not, we're basically going to be careening our boat into a very narrow path that we might not be able to turn around out of.
It's fine, just believe yourself. Mental self-care good. Mental self-care is good.
Before you actually fully commit, let me scout it. Maybe I can clear a tree or two just to help.
Maybe. But I don't think I'm gonna make it through there unless the water's high enough.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, no, look, it's cutting off, see?
Yeah, that's not even gonna work at all. Alright then.
Alright.
Retreat. All back.
Fall back.
Boat around.
Fall back. Get in the leeches! The leeches!
Oh shit. You, sir.
Alright, turning the boat around.
Instead of used it. There we go. I need to swim. I need to swim. I need to
Watch
get
out for the other leech. I was gonna say, don't let him eat your toes.
Ow.
Alright, we're...
Yeah, I'm gonna... Ooh, I'm so close to actually dying from poison.
Hang on, I'm
They're targeting me at least.
well, I got the speed now, so...
The pain is immeasurable.
There we go. Well, so much for this idea.
Yeah. We're gonna have to take the south route.
Now we can go through around this area. Slow it down a little bit, though. Just so I have some easier maneuverability. We can cut.
Okay.
We just need to go left and not right. AKA through here, because I can see an opening. And then once we get around this area, we should be in the home stretch to get to the base. Be a little narrow through here, but I think I can manage. I can manage it. Look at all those necks over there. There's 4 whole ass necks.
We like the neck.
Oh my god.
The water went down at just the right moment. Thanks, water. How's the boat?
Report.
Yeah, stats.
95% out.
Okay, thankfully these boats are pretty damn tough, so.
They are.
He's pretty resilient. I'm gonna slow our speed down a little bit more.
Oh my god, there really is a tiny little path through here.
Yep. Like I said, it's narrow, but as long as I take my time, we should be okay. Go. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yay!
Woohoo!
On, I expand. On the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. Do what you want, cause a Viking is free. You are a Viking. Yar har fiddle dee dee. Being a Viking is alright with me. Do what you want, cause a Viking is free. You are a Viking.
I don't bit of food that I've got.
Ah, still no wind. Rip. Boo, not funny. Unsubbed. Thanks, Dare. Ladies and gentlemen, my future roommate.
Future roommate.
Yeah, we're moving in together.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It'll be fun. Teehee. I think it'll be good for both of us.
Oh, yeah.
We're both lonely bitches. We need, like, friends who are nearby to help each other out.
Yeah, really. Now remember,
Yeah.
share the responsibility of upkeep of the house.
Exactly,
and,
exactly.
Make sure to help out with paying rent.
Oh, yes. Speaking of which, I don't know if I out in my lonely ass. Hey, listen, I'm only out in your lonely ass because I'm out in my lonely ass. We're both lonely. I was gonna say, but speaking of paying rent and stuff, Dare, I saw, hopefully I can get this job. Apparently there's a barista opening at a Barnes & Noble nearby. And I like books.
And I like books.
I like books.
Oh god.
Don't let me work at the Barnes & Noble, Dare. I will come home with so much manga. I'm gonna buy the entire Ouran High School Host Club manga set.
This place kind of went metal. We're gonna be
What the hell?
crossing
What the hell?
leeches.
Oh! I want to buy Barnes & Noble dice.
We need to pass through the gates of fire. Oh god. If those Surtlings see us, can they set the boat on fire? Oh.
I don't think so. They can't walk through here anyway. They'll drown in the water.
That's exactly
I have
what
now
keeps
labeled this
happening to
area
them.
the Gates of Fire.
This is actually a pretty decent area for Surtling core collecting, because they just kill themselves.
Yeah.
I'll mark this down.
I just wrote this area down as the Gates of Fire. So I thought that was a cool-ass nickname. Oh, there's a crypt.
A creep?
A crypt. Over here.
A creep.
Can't spell crypt. Bleh. Oh yeah. Though I wouldn't get any like employee discounts unless it was like I don't know if Starbucks like what benefits you get for working at a Starbucks. Like, do they give you like discounts on food or stuff or anything like that? Do you get free food during your shift? I don't know. Oh, that's just my house over there. Yeah, that's the house. That's the crypt. That's where I live. My old man bones.
As far as I know from working at an old Dunkin' Donuts, I was able to get at least a 10% discount when it came to food.
I mean, a discount is a discount. I'll take it.
Exactly.
Of course, we'll see when I actually get down there and start really applying for jobs.
Indeed. Always fun trying to do job hunting.
Yeah, well, especially considering today's job hunting market.
Yeah, really.
You worked at Spirit Halloween for 2 years for the discount. I don't blame you.
You know what though? That actually sounds fun.
I would work at Spirit Halloween.
Actually need to try and
Maybe that's what you can do, Dare, depending on like, you know, when you move it, you know, get all your stuff moved into the house, and like if you have or have not gotten a full-time job by then, just work at Spirit Halloween again. Depending on your coworkers, it can be fun. I think that's any business though. Honestly, because like your coworkers can make or break your time at any business.
Oh yeah, definitely.
There's nothing worse than 1 year was great, 1 year sucked. Yeah.
Holy crap, this boat's almost gone sideways.
Yep. Well, that's why typically in real boats like this, they usually have a very big, long, fin at the bottom.
Yeah, to help flatten it out.
Yep. But they give a good discount, and it applies to Spencer's too, because Spencer's owns Spirit Halloween. So you get Spirit Halloween and Spencer's discount.
Now it's cut right through. Beautiful.
Ah.
We're on our way. Oh,
Yep.
crap. Did we
Nope.
lose the wind?
We lost the wind. We only barely had the wind, that's why we were tilting so much.
Yeah, okay.
But unless it changes, we're just gonna have to row. But yeah, I mean, I'll have to see what there is when we get down there, more or less. I don't want to set my heart on like any one job position I see online right now, because I know it could be gone within like the next day.
Okay. Oh, Blood Moon, you're back. Beautiful.
Ah, Blood Moon, you can tell us how to get the seed, because I've given up.
Yes, Nakara has indeed given up, so you can jump over into her chat, and I'll go ahead and send you just a small link real quick so you can do so, if you haven't already, because I think you actually did have...
What do you mean, jump into my chat?
Yeah. There you go. Oh, wait, that's Blood Moon.
Oh, you mean my stream.
Yeah, actually, now that I see it.
I was saying, I ain't pulling anybody else into the VC right now. It's at nighttime.
There we go. Actually, I accidentally shouted out Blood Moon instead of you.
Lamau! Well, everybody go follow Blood
Apparently
Moon.
he's playing Back for Blood. That's pretty cool.
Ah, I haven't heard that game in a while. I remember when it first came out, it was like really big for like a week or two, and then it just died.
Oh no.
I have like heard nobody talk about Back for Blood anymore. The seed is found when you load the save before you load into the game. There's no command? There's no like slash like get seed or something like that, or slash seed command? Well, that is annoying. Highly inconvenient, one may say.
Inconvenience is bliss.
I love that we're going directly into the wind.
At least we're not in the ocean.
Technically.
Apparently this whole entire
I'm
area is black
surprised.
hole.
I'm honestly surprised. Unless the game is
Wouldn't it be
glitching.
funny if we found Haldor out here,
What was that?
just in the middle of the ocean?
Oh, it's rocks. Oh, I see why it's considered Black Forest. There's this little landmass right here. That's why it thinks we're in the Black Forest, because this is technically a Black Forest landmass to our left. But yeah, that would be freaking funny if you found like Haldor just like sitting on that rock right there.
Exactly. That'd be hilarious.
That would be pretty funny.
At this point, we're just doing like wishful thinking, like, oh, maybe Haldor will be at that little island that's up ahead. Just for the sake of, oh my god, we actually found him.
Haldor's like a mirage at this point.
Exactly.
Like you just squint
Valheim.
hard enough and you'll think you'll see Haldor in the distance. Start up Valheim. If you have console commands turned on as possible, you have to manually yeah. So if I were to like try and find the seed, so would I just like save this game, quit out, and then load back in? Is that what I would have to do? Oh. Oh, they're fighting on the little island.
Oh, I was gonna say, I heard fighting.
Yeah, there's like a Grey Door Shaman and something is fighting over there.
Yeah,
Y'all see a
probably
rock that is vaguely shaped like a sack of potatoes, and you're like, it's him, I see you! Yeah, pretty much. Like, we're just looking at anything and everything, hoping to God it's just a crumb of Haldor.
Exactly.
I wish we could sail faster.
The wind is not on our side.
Save, quit, look at the seed before loading the game. It's next to the save's name. Okay.
Oh, there's a troll on that
There's a
island.
whole ass troll on that island. Well, sir. Slap my ass and call me Sally.
Yeah.
Oh, I had the win for like 2 seconds. All of 2 seconds. That's just so funny to see just a troll. Just chilling.
He's on vacation.
He's on vacation.
He decided he wanted to go to Maui, and now he's over at Maui.
I don't think that's Maui.
It's the equivalent of Maui.
Yeah. Listen, he thinks it's Maui, okay? I'm not gonna spoil his fun, though.
Exactly. We're not gonna spoil his fun.
Just let the man live.
Let the pupper out real quick, so I'll be right back.
Okay, take your time. There ain't much happening. Oh, I can't wait to get back under the covers. Oh, I don't know why, but only my left fingers are freaking frigid. I don't know if anybody in my chat who's AFAB, can y'all relate to just your fingers being like freaking icicles? Like I've heard this stereotype about women that like women always have, or like AFAB people always have like really fucking cold fingers. And I want to know, or if you have a partner who is AFAB, are their fingers really cold? Because I don't know what it is, but like my fingies feel like you just pulled them out the freezer. Oh, I got off the what? AFAB.
You got off the boat?
I stood up by accident because I saw the wind come back around. I'm like, oh yay, wind!
Oh, okay.
But I got too excited. Hop up, hop up, hop up, hop up, hop up.
Okay.
This timer is wrong. It's supposed to be a 2-minute timer, but it's for 3 minutes. Hop up, hop up, hop up, hop up, ah, hop up,
Egg.
ah,
What happened? What did you go over here for?
Akapa. Awaka. Apapa. Ataka. Awa. Apapawa. Apapa. Hapapawa. Ah. Hawawa. Hakapa.
Is that what I'm busy? Yes, it is. Okay.
Awa.
I'm just looking at the map and figuring things out.
Ha.
I can check over this area behind the boat mass. Might be able to find something there. Not.
Awa.
Then it would probably be more towards, I don't know,
Ow.
northeast, north, northwest, and west.
Awa.
The other areas would be southwest and southeast. Basically just the entire gray area that we haven't explored yet.
Ah.
That is where Haldor is.
Awa. Alright, I'm just gonna turn it off manually because I did my 2 minutes, but the timer is wrong. It still thinks that's 3. It could be something to do with circulation, TBH. Yeah, I just asked specifically AFAB because, like, from all of my friends throughout my entire life, they always say it's, like, AFAB people who have the really cold fingers. Typically, I don't often hear of AMABs having, like, super cold extremities. It's usually, like, you know, like, boyfriends, they'll be like, oh my god, bro, like, my girlfriend came up behind me and, like, put her hand on my neck and it was so cold, bro.
Oh, you're talking about that.
Yeah. Like...
Yeah, apparently females are vampires.
that's what I've heard supposedly. So I was curious. Because right now it's weird because my right hand is like, you know, normal like room body temp whatever, but my left hand, the fingers feel like you just pulled them out of a freezer. So it's weird like that because one hand is fine, one hand is average, the other hand frigid, cold to the bone. Speaking of cold to the bone, I'm gonna turn my heat pad back on again.
Well, thank you for the support there, Blood Moon. We both appreciate it.
It could also be because like earlier I had visited my father to drop off some stuff for him, and like for a little bit ow, thank you, Arizi. For a little bit of our conversation, we were standing out in the frigid cold because it was like 40 degrees or so today, but with some wind, so it felt like freezing temps.
Yeah.
And I noticed that like usually if I let the cold seep into my bones, it's a lot harder to get rid of it.
Okay.
So I'm wondering if, because like I took a nap and I had my my right hand under like my head and like a bunch of pillows and stuff, so it was holding in heat better, but my left hand wasn't under as many layers.
Okay.
So I'm wondering if I got rid of the cold in my right hand and not my left. I don't know, it's weird.
I'm about to do something stupid.
What? Sir, what are you doing?
I'm going to try and cut through this section of Black Forest that's on our continent,
Alright, you have fun.
in the hopes that maybe that we can actually find him on our continent.
That would be hilarious.
That would be hilarious.
If you find him, I will piss.
That's if I can actually make it to the coast before I drown. I
Yeah, please
didn't have
don't.
the greatest stamina. I decided to take a risk.
Yeah, please don't drown.
Ooh, I'm gonna cut it close. 16, 11, 6, 1, dead. At the very coast edge.
Ow, thank you, Reezy. Oh, rest in rip. Where did you respawn back at the house?
What? Yeah, I'm back at the house.
40 degrees Fahrenheit is 4.4 C. Yeah, that's chilly, about what it was here last night. Yeah. It's surprisingly chilly for like May, but it is also like early May, so like we're like between like April and May for where I live is like the weird fluctuation temperatures where like some days you'll get like a nice like average temp, dare I even say warm day, and then some days it drops back down to like maybe like 10 degrees above freezing or less, 8 degrees above freezing.
Okay.
So it's this weird like interim period where the temperature is trying to figure itself out.
Exactly. It's that moment in seasons where basically we're trying to figure out whether or not we want to still stay winter or try and go into spring or summer.
Exactly. Exactly.
Thankfully the gods were merciful. I have no skill drains.
That's good. Alright, I'm coming around the peninsula right now.
Okay. I'm basically racing across the terrain to get my stuff back.
Honestly, I don't think Haldor's in there though, because you would have seen him.
I mean, there's always that chance. Maybe we just graze his maybe we just graze the circle of effect for being able to see him.
Australia's the same. To be honest, we go from 30 degrees C to 3 C, so you go from AC to heater between afternoon and night. Yeah, we've had a couple of those days too where it's like, it'll be nice in the daytime, but then the sun goes down, it's just frigid again. So I take it then you're from Australia?
Ooh,
Mr. Blood Moon Wolf.
sounds cool.
I was actually just talking with my Australian friend because he is also conveniently sick too. We're both sick. Yay!
Don't you just love disease?
You're an Aussie wolf.
Aussie.
Oi, oi, oi. You know, actually, that's funny. Remember that chicken I was telling you about earlier? The black Australorp that I had?
Yeah.
My sister named one chicken Aussie and the other one Oi. The female one is the last one surviving. Her name is Oi. Specifically after that chant.
Nice.
Because I was like, Aussie sounds like a good name, but why Oi? And she's like, it's the chant. I'm like, what do you mean the chant? She did the thing, and I'm like, oh. Never heard of it.
Really?
Yeah, no, I never. Well, also, I haven't really had any Australian homies until, like, lately. And, like, I've never heard anybody from Australia do that.
Funnily enough, I actually do know a couple Australian VTubers.
I know.
You wanna know who? You wanna know what one of the VTubers is?
Well, now I know 3 at least. Who?
A panda.
Panda.
His name is Pandaran. And he's an Australian VTuber who is a panda. I just find that ironic.
Very interesting, very interesting. I know Fenry. Fenry, the fellow werewolf. Now we have Blood Moon Wolf.
Blood Moon.
And Kit Kat and Boppo. I think that's all I know for Australian VTubers. You also called a chicken Hentaro? Hentaro.
Huh?
Hentaro. That sounds like such a fun name.
Sounds like Hamtaro.
Is it a reference to Hamtaro?
I don't know.
It could be. I mean, it's still a cute name.
It is.
Oh, this heating pad feels so... Yes, it is a reference to Hamtaro.
Hey, look at that. There's my items. I can literally grab them from the landmass.
Nice.
Because I was just that close to being able to stand that I just drowned in 5 foot of water.
Well, that is a skill.
That is a skill. And it is an
Speaking
issue
of
that I
water,
do not
Dare,
have.
that reminds me, we should definitely stick with the Y if we're getting a gym membership, because Ma told me that they have a pool, or that they usually have a pool, and your girl want to go swimming.
Still falls into the water. Yeah, exactly.
Me like swimming. Oh, that's a big fish. Swimming is good for me too, because I'm an asthmatic and there's only so many exercises I can do that don't exacerbate my lungs. Swimming, of which is one of them.
I like swimming just because I like swimming.
Well, swimming's also just good in general. Fought many serpents yet? We did fight one today. We didn't kill it though. Shamanic over here got it pretty darn low though.
Yeah, at least half health.
At least half health, but we outsped it. We zipped away. But maybe one of these days we should do some serpent hunting, just because the serpent stew is a pretty good food item.
Yeah.
Would not hurt.
At all.
But we will have to see, because my hiatus is impending. And at
You're
best... Yeah, because I'm moving.
Yeah.
You made a big ship with an open lower deck to try and catch the scales? Oh! Nice.
You made a big ship.
Is that like a... Wait, is that like a mod or something? Because the only other ship I know is the actual, like, Viking longship. I didn't know you could make custom ships.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Yeah, it's modded, okay.
Whee! Oh. That'll slow down that boar.
Alright, almost back.
The boar actually kept up. Meat. I'm actually pretty close to the base as well. Let's go.
Drifting. Perfect. Like a dream. I'll have to come back another day for the ore and stuff that is in the ship. I just want to get back to the house. We use the ship as a mobile base with a portal onto the main base where our mines are. Ah, that's smart. Yeah, that's a really neat idea. To have like basically a portable mini base.
Gotta stick a Dragonator on the front of the ship. That way you can spear some sea serpents.
The Dragonator!
From Monster Hunter.
Yeah. I haven't played Monster Hunter in a long time. Mostly because I'm sad that I can't swap my progress from my PlayStation to my PC. And I have like well over 300 hours in that game and I don't really want to start again. Because I got like a lot of like the exclusive cosmetics too, like when the game first launched. Like I have the Horizon Zero Dawn skins, I have like the Behemoth skins. Oh, hello. To the house.
Got inside first.
Rude? Rude much? Alright.
Stinker.
Ain't I a stinker? Alright, well. Do what you gotta do, put things where you gotta put them, and then, yeah, we can sign off. Also, when you get to the point of Ballista, beware, it will try and attack everything, friend and foe alike, unless you set it with trophies. Oh, right, Mistlands.
Oh, Mistlands, okay.
That's a Mistlands thing. I was like, Ballista.
I'll put the chitin in with the ore box. And then we got, what, treasures right here.
Here we go.
Can't do anything with the amber. How about up here? Yeah, that's better. Got some gold balls or amber pearls. We've got
Your trophy. I'll put the Surtling cores up in the top right too, because I don't really know what to do with it.
Grey Dwarf Eyes. We're actually kind of running low on Grey Dwarf Eyes. I never thought I'd actually say
Oh,
it.
I have some more Grey Dwarf Eyes I gotta put in there.
Oh, beautiful.
123 Grey Dwarf Eyes is running low?
Well, we had like 5 stacks last time I looked. Now we're down to like 2.5.
True. I mean, we're lower than we used to be, but I wouldn't say we're running low.
Yeah.
Maybe like less than a full stack, and then I'd be concerned.
There's a bit of dandelion. There's I can stick some of these bones in the bone trash bin.
A bone.
And then help, because we've got some scrap leather. There we go. That'll do it. Oh, and wood. A nice chunk of wood. Alright then. Been a long day.
You're always running out of bones. We haven't really started running out of bones yet.
Yeah, we still got this bin over here just filled with 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 full stacks of bone.
Alright, well, whenever you're ready, just log out and I will try to find our seed, and then we can potentially
Figure out where Haldor
is.
Indeed. Just a quick couple facts and we're good.
I'll pull up a world generator viewer.
Here we go. I'll jump on my bed and log out from here. That one lasts 2 expeditions. There we go. Alrighty. Log out. There we go.
Alright, now let me save this really quick, make sure it's ready.
Yep.
So it says here.
Oh yeah.
So, according to this, so I log out, and then, let's see if I can figure this out here. La 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 la.
Oh. Well, I mean.
Okay, start game.
I think
I see it. Okay.
The seed.
Hold on, let me pull up the window over here. I see what he means now. Alright, seed is lag. EBK.
Yeah, I'd probably say
L WZ V. Alright. It's real lagging, but hopefully it'll load. When looking at your saves, it's there. Yeah.
Beautiful.
I think the viewer I'm looking at is like, oh, well, I just had it, but as soon as I refresh the page, it fucking shit itself.
Yeah.
Alright, try it again.
Real quick. Get the final
EBKAEL. Oh, no. That's EBKAELWZV.
There we go. Do check out Nakara. Very awesome, very cool.
Okay. And I'll do the fun command with the clip while I load this.
Fair enough.
Actually, I'll switch over the window so you guys can see what I'm looking at here.
I never actually tested it, but apparently I can actually blink with this model.
Okay, here we go.
Kind of.
Should be...
Wait, what? He won?
Should be our world. The trader.
There it is.
Bullshit.
Okay, hold on. I'm loading the potential locations.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna join the server really quick because I want to just ensure that this is our world.
Or even then, just mark down the locations of where we can check.
Yeah. Because it turns out, like, if he's west, he's really far west.
Oh, fine.
But there's actually one really close to spawn that we might be able to get because we haven't found the trader yet.
I swear to God, if it actually is in that...
There's actually, like, 3 that are, like, really close.
If it's in that black forest that's nearby Bone Mass, I'm going to laugh.
No, it's not.
Damn. Alright, fine.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna check the game again, because, like, I'm pretty sure, like, I see our base here. He should spawn at the first place you visit. So if we go from the spawn, we have 3 options. We can go north and west. There's a little island to the northwest by one of our mountain ranges on our continent that we could do.
Okay.
There's actually a location right by the swamp mini base that we could do as well. Or I believe that's up by where the Elder spawns, but it's not quite close to the Elder
spawns.
Hold on, okay. Should spawn at the first place we visit, because yeah,
Yeah,
my game is breaking right now. It's not loading in at all for me to see the map. I hope the game, yeah, it's not responding.
No,
there it goes. Okay.
Got it?
Yeah, got it.
I'd log back in too, but
it's fine. It's fine. I'm just doing this for my sake because I want to ensure that, like, because we haven't seen him yet.
we haven't.
And we haven't seen his little icon appear on our map.
No, not as far as I saw. While we were sailing around, I just looked at all the points on the map too, just to make sure that we didn't just overlook it.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I see here. So let's see. There's our raft. There's the Elder. Okay, yeah, so there's one potential location, like, right next to where the Elder spawns. So we have a couple locations we can visit. I'm gonna mark them down more or less.
Yeah.
We must have, like, just barely glanced by where he could have spawned on our way back from Motor. Because,
Really?
yeah, I see, like, the part of the island where he spawns, because he would spawn, like... I'm gonna put, like, a statue here. Trader... Station...
Yeah,
I'm gonna put the 3 closest ones.
You think if we were actually close enough to it, then yeah, it should have just automatically did it. But yeah, if we just graze that surface.
Okay, let's see, there's... Come on. It's not letting me pop down a... Okay. Trader location. God, the game is lagging so freak. Trader location. And then right where the Elder was. Be like right up here. Yeah, we've almost grazed him like 3 times. Seriously. Hold on, I was gonna say, if you want to log back into the map really quick, I can ping where he is. The 3 locations. Hold on, let me switch back to the game view.
The better question is, am I actually gonna be able to, because I don't see you on.
Alright. Here, let me send you an invite then.
Okay.
Because that should work. But it says I'm still in Valheim.
Okay.
There you are. Send. I I can't invite you.
You can't invite me?
No, if I go to it, it doesn't say invite to... Oh, wait, I know it's wrong.
I'm in.
You sure?
Just taking a couple seconds to load
Okay.
back in. There you go.
I was like, so like, I'm pretty sure I started as a server, but I might not have.
We're connecting. Nope, did not work.
Okay, yeah, I think I didn't start as a server.
Okay.
Let me try it again. I'll start as a server really quick, and then we can I'll show you where he can be, and then we will end it.
Yeah. Also, we gotta share cartography table information too.
Oh, I just did that.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
You might have to try. Yeah, if you know so much about the game, there, Blood Moon, you'd probably be a lot better at streaming it than I am.
Yeah, for me, it's like I'm pretty good at it, but like now I've reached a point where it's like, yeah, it's new territory for me. Like I've never gotten past Bone Mass. I've gotten to Bone Mass, but not past him.
Yep. Try connecting again.
It's load. Well, you're gonna have to take a minute. I'm still loading.
Oh, okay, my bad.
You
doing research in the game while you're playing it with your sister. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I gotta do it one more time.
Yeah, it's still it just froze, I think. Yeah.
Nope, you're in.
No, it's not responding. Yeah, it's still not responding. There it goes. It just took a minute. She was a little slow.
There we go. Yeah, I'm in
I
now.
was like, now you should be able to join in. Alright. So when you get in, just check your world map and I will show you on the world map.
Yep.
So
Here.
keep in mind, these are not exact locations. These are just roughly where I've put them. Okay, can you see the world map?
Yep.
You zoom out a little bit.
I can see everything.
Okay. Here's one location is right there.
Here.
Yeah, here. Roughly. One location is right here by our mini base. Not too far from it. And the last location, the most frustratingly close, is right here.
Literally right there, okay.
We can actually, you know what? You want to just hop over?
Just run over there
You
with
want to
me?
just run over? Fuck it, I have enough energy. He's so close. Let's just do it. Fuck it. What do I... Mama...
If that's actually where he is. Again.
He should appear there once we get there.
Elder, good.
Because the Elder is just the closest portal to him, so...
Now you're sailing all around the Mistlands to find all the fragments
Come
to get
sail
the
away.
Queen. Oh,
Come
fun.
sail away. Oh god, yeah. Getting all the
Wow,
fragments.
whoa. Greetings.
Eat some more food.
Making an entrance. Greetings, my friend.
Alright.
Probably should have ate something before I left.
It's fine!
Got all the wolves in my chat howling now.
Awoo! Don't drown. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for my stamina. I don't want to repeat of that again.
Yeah. Alright, so here's the Elder spawn.
Yep. All fallen trees from the battle that we had with him once. Just once.
Well, we're probably way more well equipped to handle him now.
Probably.
And according to the map here, he should be roughly over this way.
It's how wolves communicate with each other. Exactly, Wild Wolf. Exactly.
Well, he should. I'm surprised, like, because if he is over here,
It's just a whole bunch of water. He'd be on a beach.
roughly.
The beach condo?
I don't know. Yeah, you'd be. It says he would be right there, more or less.
More or less.
So it says the world seed was here.
Try and search around wider berth. Maybe he's... Because if you say it's the general area, he might have just a little extra space.
Well, even if he should have been right here. So I'm on the newest update of Valheim too, so like it should be 2.27 or newer.
Well, again, it's only one area that he might be able to spawn in, so we still got 2 other areas we can check.
But the way it works is he's supposed to spawn where you visit him first, right, Blood Moon?
Hell, for many reasons, even when seeking the hell, indeed, indeed. It's actually pretty big.
Cause yeah, we should, yeah, or at least that was the case for you. Maybe it's just like he has a a random chance of spawning anywhere in the one of the 10 places.
Hold up.
Wait, did you find him?
No. What I'm trying to say is, if he technically spawned in an area that we visited already, there is one other area that's really close to where I would have raised where he would have been. But
hello, Travis. Oh god, my frame rate is ass right now.
Yeah, outside of that, we would have to cross the swamp from mini base down into that other black forest.
I don't know. We might have to do it next stream because like I'm just tired.
Yeah, you're fine. Hey, this was just a spur of the moment. Let's see if we can just get him right off the bat again.
Yeah, I'll have to double check too because maybe like I'll have to check it when I'm off stream because like maybe I'm wrong. Maybe how
Maybe
does my evening go?
wrong.
My evening be tired and I'm ready for bed. I did not sleep well. But for now, we will just have to call it quits, head back, end the stream, and then I can go and lay down.
Exactly.
Cause yeah, I'll double check because I thought this is 2.27 or newer, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But I'll worry about that when I'm off my stream.
Skeletons.
Skeletons.
I'm working with such small bars.
Cause let me double check on my phone too how Haldor spawns work. Cause yeah, I honestly I've never found Haldor before either, so I have no, or if I have joined a server, like they've already found him.
Well, what I'm trying to say is, because this is technically the second area that we would have approached where he could spawn, I might have accidentally just overlooked him whenever, but then again, that if I was that close to him, he would have left a marker. I wouldn't have to be right on top of him.
It says here, Haldor has 10 possible spawn locations that are located in Black Forest, which are at least 1,500 meters away from the center of the world. Possible spawn locations are fixed for the world seed and thus can be looked up using any service which provides information based on the save. Approaching any of these locations will permanently place Haldor there. So yeah, so theoretically, so I'm wondering maybe I did the wrong, like, world?
Well, again, if that's the case, we have one other area that he could potentially be that we haven't visited yet, and that's the Black Forest behind mini base at the swamp.
Like I said, I'll double check too to make sure that the spawn locations that I got are correct.
Yes.
Because like maybe, for instance, I marked down a wrong spawn location.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's nighttime. Be careful. For now, I just want to get us back home. Shaman.
Out of here. Big on.
Big on, demon.
Grey dwarf scum.
Alright. Oh, that's a brute.
Okay.
Almost to the portal.
Back at home.
Give me back, give me back!
I'll keep the door open for you.
Thank you.
Jump
Thankfully,
back
I'm
up
swimming
on there.
across the water, so I don't think the gray doors can keep up with me now. I'm too slick.
Too slick.
The name's Schwick. Not Bolshwick, just Schwick.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and log out again.
Yeah, sounds good, sounds good.
That way, whenever you get in, you can just hop off.
Yeah.
Eh.
Right, almost there.
Aw, Bloodboon and Wild Wolf are following each other.
There we go. I made it through. But yeah, I'll double check the spawns. But for now, that is going to be it for this evening. It was a little bit short, but that's okay. I honestly expected it to go shorter, but we got a little excited of trying to find Haldor.
Indeed.
So, as for the rest of this week, tomorrow, we're going to be doing Cult of the Lamb. So if you are interested at all in joining the Cult of the Wolf here, you are more than welcome to join in the stream and have the potential to become one of my cultists, my followers.
There we go.
Other than that, next week is kind of up in the air in terms of streaming. I'm not sure yet if I will do all the days, if I might do some, or if I might just straight up not have any days in general. It mostly depends on how much packing for my move I get done this weekend, and if I feel confident enough that I don't have to, panic next week.
Yeah.
So, I should hopefully know Sunday evening, maybe Monday, like usual. But as always, those streams will be subject to change depending on how things go. And after that, that next week should be my last week of streaming before I go on my hiatus. I plan on being on hiatus at the very least until the end of May. Perhaps I might come back a little sooner. It might only be a 2-week hiatus because I'm going to need 1 week off for, moving, and then maybe a second week just to settle into the new location, get paperwork and shit fixed, mailing addresses changed, all the fun stuff when you move.
Yeah. And I'm basically going to be doing tomorrow I'm basically going to be playing Second Extinction with Wild Wolf here. And then on Friday I'll also be doing another collab for the Isle. So.
Oh, that also reminds me, I'm not streaming on Friday, but please don't forget to go check out Mylon Morrow's channel. He's one of our mods. We're actually having our second session of our D&D campaign, so if you're at all interested in watching me play as my cracked out Kenku Plague Doctor, please go on over to his channel and do that.
Yeah.
But for now, let me give you one final shout. It's third? Is it our third? Really? Man, yeah, I can't believe it. Well, either way, we're playing tomorrow. Go check it out. It's funny. But I'll give you one final shout out. And
thank you once again for the time there, Nakara.
And thank you for joining me for the chaos.
Yeah, our little expedition
0-1.
Hopefully will come to an end here soon.
Hopefully by next session we can actually get Haldor and finally get the Megan Yord and everything else. But for now, I'm gonna go send y'all to Eyes of Aether here, because they are playing Ib. And I love Ib. Ib is such a good game. You need to go check out Ib.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, it is an old I think it's been remade by this point, but it was an old RPG Maker game, and it is one of my favorite RPG Maker games. One of my it's probably the first RPG Maker game, maybe the second one next to Ao Oni, because I did watch Ao Oni too back in those days, the good old days. But yeah, go and check them out, and I will catch you all tomorrow. Have a good one, everybody. Good night, Shamanic. Bye bye.
Bye bye.